staff get into the festive spirit.
Oh, very nice. Where's my present?
Passengers aren't quite so merry. And tidings of joy are sometimes hard to come by.
Easyjet, how to ruin someone's Christmas.
Come fly with me, let's fly away. If you can use some exotic booze, there's a bar in far Bombay. Come fly with me, let's fly away.
Christmas at Luton Airport.
We wish you a Merry Christmas.
But whatever the day, for some people, flying is still a trauma.
I can't do it, I'm too scared. We're going to try and see what we can do for you. I can't guarantee anything. It'll be very, very...
I can't fly on my own.
Unfortunately, we can't keep checking to escaping, unfortunately. We can't keep an aircraft on the ground. I'm sorry.
Passenger Leanne Morton is meant to be flying to Glasgow for her work Christmas party, but she's late.
Basically, she's got two colleagues travelling with her today up to Glasgow. They've got onto the flight and she hasn't. She's a nervous passenger. She can't fly on her own. Boarding. Okay, then. I'll see.
No, they've just started boarding.
I'll fly on my own. I can't do it, I'm too scared.
I can get you on the next aircraft if you wish.
I'm too scared.
There's no way at all. If you've got somebody to walk you through to the gate and got a cabin crew to get you onto the plane, that can help at all.
Right.
Just stood in that queue then and the screen just went and thought, I've missed this plane. And then I just burst into tears and I just lost the plot. So I just thought, can't cope getting on this plane on my own. No one else understands, I don't think. I think unless you've got a phobia yourself, I don't think anyone else really understands what it's about.
No.
There's a seat available on the next flight, but will Leanne go through with it?
I just feel like I've got a lot of determination. I don't think it's going to get the better of me. I probably will get on, but I don't think I'm going to enjoy it at all.
All stations, Yankee Romeo.
Meanwhile, outside on the tarmac, dispatcher Jane Bolton is preparing a plane for a very special flight.
We've got a group of school children today coming to the airport. Most of them have never flown before, a lot of them haven't even been to an airport. And they think that they're just coming in to look at an aircraft, but we've got Father Christmas on board and they're going to be flown around for about an hour or so, and Father Christmas is going to make an appearance, and I'm going to be the one to tell them when they get to the aircraft, so I'm very excited.
Captain Mike Jameson is also in on the surprise, but today he won't be in the pilot's seat.
Is this the old Liverpool strip, this one? Oh, wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Oh, they fit all right. Yeah, I'll take these. This is more nerve-wracking than flying the aircraft. Flying the aircraft is something that I do every day, really. I'm used to it. This is not something I do every day, thank you.
Have you packed this bag yourself? Yeah. Have you left it unattended?
It's also a nerve-wracking time for Leanne.
Can I ask you why you need to be pre-boarded?
I'm just going to fly in.
OK, my love? Thank you. All right, will it be OK to go from here to the departure lounge, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, then.
I'm not on it yet, though.
Easyjet, please announce your departure of flight EZ-Y081 to Glasgow. Please board now to get in 22.
I just get, like, my heart starts racing and I get really sweaty and it's very irrational. I'm just dreading the takeoff, really. I'm all right on the landing, because I know that it's over, pretty much. But it's just not natural. I don't want to be on this plane.
Meanwhile, the party of local schoolchildren have arrived for their Christmas treat. They think they're going to look around the airport, but they're in for a big surprise.
Can you all just listen to me for a minute? My name's Jill, OK, and I'm going to be helping to look after you all today. Now, what we're going to do is I'm going to be like your teacher today, all right? So I'm going to take you to one of the desks down there, OK? And then I want you to give the ladies your names.
I'm 8 years old, ain't been
Who
on the
wanted
plane.
Cinderella?
I never been on the plane.
Hello. Are you all right? Can you look after that card? Thank you.
They're so sweet. They have to stand on the bar because they can't see over the desk.
Hello. What's your name?
I like it if it goes off.
Right, have you all still got your magic passes? Yeah! OK, what I need you to do is all walk in a nice line for me, and we're going to take you through onto the other side, OK?
I've got no.
200 miles away in Liverpool, Christmas has brought an unusual problem for team leader Craig Mills.
I know, but they'll just say the same thing because they don't know who you've spoken to. Unless you've got a name of who you've spoken to, then there's nothing they can do.
Passenger Amy Iggledon wants to travel to Belfast with an awkward Christmas gift.
I was phoning different airlines and find out different ways I could go over, and I phoned Easyjet and they were like, oh yeah, it's fine. You know, they said, oh, it might be in your interest to wrap it in cling film and you'll have to let the tyres down a bit, but it's fine. So then I booked the flight, and now we've just got a bit of a problem because
it needs to be, the handlebars need to be that way around so it doesn't damage the hold, and the pedals as well need to come off.
But we haven't got the kit to do it.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to get some Allen keys at the moment, but not having much
I don't
luck.
don't mind doing it. Like.
So I'm just waiting for someone to come down with some tools and then try and get the pedals off and the handlebars turned in. So you're going to
get it out to do what they have to do to it. Let me know if you need any cling film. I've got loads. I don't know. That's what the guy said. Wrap it in cling film.
Luckily for Amy, Santa's little helpers in security are fully equipped.
Here, just a bit round here, perhaps.
Never done it before.
Thank you.
And fully gift-wrapped, the bike and Amy are set for Belfast.
I'll bring you pedals.
Okay. Yeah, don't forget those.
Amy. All right. I'll come have a word with you in a short while, mate. Yeah. I'll be all right.
On the runway at Luton, flight EZY-081 to Glasgow is ready for takeoff. Purser Chris Lee is comforting a fearful Leanne.
Okay.
Yeah. I really hate taking off. I really hate that. Hate being at an angle.
It's the moment Leanne's been dreading.
Oh, God. Just want it down now. Just want it to be on the ground.
With the plane airborne, the worst is over.
I spent the last 2 weeks umming and ahhing between driving or getting the plane. And I'll never be beaten. Just wait.
Do I look like Noddy or what?
Back on the ground, the surprise Christmas flight is ready for takeoff. These children still have no idea what's in store.
Hello? You come to look at my aeroplane? Right.
I don't think they know they're actually going to go flying, so it'll be a big surprise to them, because some of them haven't flown before.
Do you need to do it?
Just be quiet 1 minute.
Right, a little birdie told me today that Father Christmas was taking his sleigh out for a little test run, and he might come and see you. But to do that, you have to be in the air. So do you fancy going for a little flight today? Just for a little one?
You please now ensure that your seatbelts are fastened.
It's a big success, but there's no pleasing everyone.
Miss, can you go and tell the pilot to go a bit faster? I like the part when it went up and went down again.
It's just nice to see children enjoying themselves, and when they don't expect it as well, their little faces light up, so yeah, it's really nice.
Hey, I can see.
But the fun isn't over yet.
Would you let this bloke on one of your aircraft? I wouldn't.
Still to come, there's no Christmas cheer for a mum and her baby twins.
She's saying something very nasty about Easyjet at the minute. Please tell me you're waiting.
And will everyone make it home in time for turkey and mince pies?
So many things have been going wrong. You know, it's like watching one of these movies where it's all obstacles to get home for Christmas.
Christmas Eve at Luton Airport, and more than 5,000 Easyjet passengers are on their way to celebrate Christmas.
Merry Christmas!
You are travelling on your own?
Her.
Are you...
No, she's travelling with...
You can't travel with both of them, I'm afraid, because they have to sit on your lap, so you can't have one on each knee.
When I did it with BA in the summer...
Fiona Mackay and her 6-month-old twins are booked on the last flight to Inverness to see her parents.
Said there's a policy that you need one adult per child. It's going to be a disaster if we can't fly. Oh, God. No, when I booked in, the person said... I said, could I have someone to help me take the babies from the, when I check in on, and she said, yeah, I'll arrange for someone to help you.
We can't do it. So the easiest thing is...
What about another passenger?
No, we can't do that.
Well, you can't, but we can.
No, you can't.
The passengers, you don't know until you ask them, really.
Because they actually have to take responsibility for your children.
Fiona's flying without her partner, but Easyjet won't let another passenger hold her second baby.
You're not going to be able to get on this flight now, it's too late because it is boarding and the flight needs to go in 5 minutes.
Right. Okay, fine. It's outrageous. No refund. They're having a laugh at the thing that's not going to be a refund. Oh, bloody compensation, not just a refund for all that crap. Easyjet. How to ruin someone's Christmas.
Should I just walk up there or what? Just walk out dragging this sack?
30,000 feet in the air, Father Christmas is about to make his entrance.
Ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho.
What now? Are you real?
Am I real? Of course I'm real.
No, you're big.
Touch that. Go on, touch my hand. Is that real hand?
No, you're cold.
Cold. I told you it was cold out there. Gosh. Where your head's nice. Are you enjoying it? Is it nice? Is this good fun? See if I've got some more. What do you want? A bike? You want a bike as well? That's 2 bikes. Goodness me, I'm going to be very busy, you know.
A teddy.
Are you going to go to sleep early? You're going to tuck yourself up nice and early? Good girl. There we go. Hold it tight.
Boys and girls, we'll be dimming the cabin lights for landing. When we do land, please remain in your seat.
The day has been a big success.
It's been a long day. Great day, though. Loved it. Every minute of it.
Back in the terminal with no joy at check-in, Fiona heads for the sales desk to try her luck with Supervisor Leo Jones.
So what I could do is ask somebody in the queue if they would be happy to sit beside me.
Well, that's nothing to do with you, really.
No, if you do, we can't provoke or anything like that.
We can't. What if...
We don't want to know about it,
exactly,
yeah?
So...
Okay, let me come back to you in a couple of minutes.
Okay, then. Fine.
Leo needs to find out if he can turn a blind eye.
You ever had a passenger got 2 infants?
At least you can sit next to somebody and they're prepared to have the infant on their lap.
I think that's going to be the only option. But then we can't instigate that.
They need to go
and she definitely can't have the child just sitting in the car seat. It has to be on her lap for take-off and landing.
Yeah, we'll come back down in a minute.
If we just say to her, put the idea in her head, then she can go off and whatever.
Think about it.
Yeah.
What do you think, Andy? She's saying something very nasty about Easyjet at the minute.
But it looks like it could be good news for Fiona.
So we got some time to work on it.
So she's got some time. This lady over there, should we go and put her mind at rest?
At Liverpool, there's problems for passenger Gabriel Grimstitch.
I just got to the airport and I realised that I lost my passport. But I've got this expired passport, which is out of date by about 8 months, and I can't travel on that.
Unless team leader Mark Knott can help, it's unlikely Gabriel will be able to join his family for Christmas in Geneva.
Okay, I've just spoken to the passport office in Liverpool. Unfortunately, they're not next open. They're not open until the 27th of December. If you speak to your parents and then come back, and then we can take things from there, okay?
Gabriel checks out his options, but it doesn't look good.
There is nothing I can do. I mean, we couldn't even hazard a guess at letting him go. It's just out of the question.
But there is one last hope. Gabriel has a Spanish passport in Geneva.
I'm going to try to use a Spanish passport to get back. I've just been on the phone to my parents and they said they could fax my new passport over to the airport and then have it there in Geneva when I arrive, and hopefully that'll work.
Bad news at Luton.
It is still not good. It's still not good. We've checked with like cabin crew, and it's a definite no-go with that option.
No.
Not without.
Leo's had a change of heart.
I think he's changed his mind, hasn't he? Let me just ask. Excuse me. Sorry, did you say that it wouldn't be possible to ask someone in the queue if they would look out?
Not now that we're aware of it.
Okay then. Okay. I mean, if they could make an exception, you'd think it'd be the one time that they might make an exception.
At the moment, we're just trying to see if there's any trains at all from this area going to Scotland.
Do the train instead.
Just going to see if there's any more, or have you? You might have missed the last one as well.
I'm pretty sure, because the train takes about eight hours.
There's one that leaves King's Cross at 3 o'clock to Inverness, and that gets you in there at 10 o'clock.
I'm completely and utterly confused. I can't even remember where we're supposed to be going. Right.
The Inverness flight Fiona should have been on has already touched down, but her train journey home for Christmas hasn't even begun.
Hi, it's Easyjet at Liverpool Airport.
In Liverpool, time is running out for Gabriel.
Right, so you're saying your parents have got you a new passport?
Yeah, they've got my Spanish passport.
Yeah, and it's in date, etc., yeah?
So they said it's alright if they fax it over.
I'll have to speak to the Geneva immigration first. I've got a passenger with me. He's got an expired British passport.
But then a phone call from Gabriel's mum brings another complication.
There's another twist, because my Spanish passport's out of date as well.
It's out in Geneva.
But I've got my Swiss ID card, which I can travel on, I think.
EasyJet flight EZS 942 to Geneva is now ready for boarding.
Gabriel's last chance of making the flight depends on the Swiss authorities.
His parents in Geneva are waiting for him. They have his Swiss ID card. Is that okay? Right, haven't spoken to immigration in Geneva, etc. We're going to accept you for travel. Okay?
Thank you very much.
Not a problem. I feel like Father Christmas now. Just hope his parents turn up at the airport at the other end with his ID.
Merry Christmas! See you in a bit.
At Luton, it's nearly 8:30. The last of the day's 44 flights have closed, but Leo's day isn't over yet.
Christmas is definitely one of the busiest times, definitely for EasyJet and most other airlines. People go home, people travel on all our domestic flights, which also means other transports such as trains and buses are going to be really busy. And then people turn up late for their flights, like we have now. Where are you going to, guys? Hello. You can't.
It's still 50 minutes. There must be enough time.
I know, but they've got everyone now on board.
Passenger Heather Walker and her friend Noah should be spending Christmas in Edinburgh with Heather's family, but a delayed train has made them miss their check-in.
Hey guys, it's not good news. We can't get you on it. What? We can't get you on it now because they've got everybody else on board the aircraft, unfortunately.
Oh. So many things have been going wrong. You know, it's like watching one of these movies where it's all obstacles to get home for Christmas. Can we bribe them? We've got money.
Right, 7:40 on Boxing Day, guys.
No, I want to go now. I don't want to go Boxing Day.
There isn't another Edinburgh flight until Boxing Day.
I'm not going Boxing Day. So blatantly, there's going to be no seats on any buses tonight. No seats on any trains. Well, no. Let's try.
Yeah, if you just try the info desk, they'll be able to give you a list.
Where's
but
that?
looking now, it's running late. Everything's going to be probably stopping.
Right, let's get to Scotland.
In Liverpool, Mark's shift is finally over.
Been a few hairy moments, especially with a guy with a British passport going to Geneva. But it's Christmas Eve. I'm going home now. I'm going to enjoy Christmas. Come back in about 4 days' time when I've had enough.
For Heather and Noah, it's not that easy.
So no plane, no train, no bus.
Because the bus, you need to go to London and get the bus.
I'm going to go get his car.
You don't have a driving license.
I know, but hey. It's Christmas, go on.
We're gonna have to go home. I'm gonna have to phone my dad.
Mum? Slight problem. We've not been allowed on the flight. So basically, we've checked out, we can't get train, we can't get bus, we can't get car, we've checked it all out, and there we are.
There's nothing else for it. The girls head back to London, resigned to a quieter-than-planned Christmas. Leanne made it through her flight and enjoyed her Christmas party. She's now thinking of enrolling on a fear of flying course. Fiona and her twins caught the train and eventually arrived in Inverness at 3 a.m. on Christmas morning. And Heather's mother was so upset at the prospect of Christmas without her, she made Heather's father drive all night from Edinburgh to London to pick her and Noah up.
One, which isn't now. When we got here, it was at 30 seconds.
No, I'm not going to do
Clock watching at Luton.
I know, but your clock is wrong.
A crash landing for Tony Underwood.
Anyway, I didn't want you to think this was easy.
And scream therapy in Liverpool.
I need to phone passport.